Hey there, how are you? This is part 2 of the Netflix landing page clone series, where I give you a fast paced, step by step instructions to design the hero section of the landing page. In the last video, I explained the project setup, and so if you still have not watched it, then good luck. Please watch it. Let's begin now. Create a new folder and name it Pages. We want everything organized and well structured. Within that folder, create a landing page file. Create a default export React component and return the text landing page for now. Link this component inside app file so that it can be accessed when this website is loaded. Since we will be using Netflix font, let's define that in the root component. I have even defined a default font weight here. Let's go back to the landing page and create a hero section. Create a div and give it a background image like the one in the original website. Center the image and make it cover the entire div. Give it a class name so that the background image is not repeated. We will define the header later. Let's add a comment for now. Give the center text content some padding and align all the text in the center. Add a h1 tag and give it the heading. To prevent the rupee symbol and the amount from appearing in a different line, add a non-breaking space. Make the heading larger and bolder. Give some text inside the p tag so that it is present directly below the heading. Again, make this description larger and bolder and give it some margin top. Since we need to add a dark overlay over the background image, let's move everything inside another div and give it some gradient and make the default text color as text primary. We define this inside the Tailwind configuration file. Now let's make it responsive and add some breakpoints. Let's create header now. But before that, let's move the hero section code from inside the landing page file to its own separate component. To keep everything organized, I'll create a components folder. Create a folder named hero and similarly named file. Move everything from landing page file to this component. Format the code for easy readability. Let's link the hero section to the landing page. This is what we have so far. And it's responsive too. Something seems missing though, right? Well, create a component inside the hero directory and create a header component. Within this file, default export the header component and return the header tag from it. Let's hook this with the hero section. Remove the comment and link the actual component here. Add some Tailwind classes to make the header a flexbox and place the items accordingly. Add some padding. Now we will add the logo for Netflix, which we have already imported inside the public folder. Look at it now. I think it's coming along as expected. Give maximum width constraint to the logo. Yeah, better now. There is a button missing. Let's work on it. Add a div for all the buttons, although we just have one at the moment. Add a sign in button. Give it brand primary color for the background and even change the text color. Again, it's defined in the Tailwind configuration. Let's have a look at it. Still not there yet. Add some padding and make the button text smaller. Yeah, better. Just a small thing missing. Add some rounded borders. While we are here, add some breakpoints and make it responsive as well. Incredible. It's responsive too. Only one thing remains to be done with the hero section. You're right, the call to action. We will create a new call to action file at the root of the components folder, since we will need it in the footer as well. Create a new default export function that returns the CTA component. Add an empty div for now and let's hook it up with the hero section component, just like we did with the header section. Add some top margin and add a heading. How does it look? Not so amazing, but we are here to do this. Let's do it. Make the text bigger and bolder. Now for the email input, use an input tag within a div and give it some placeholder text. Make it take up all the available space using flex1, but give it a maximum width constraint. Make the font weight normal, change the background and text color, and give it some border while making it somewhat rounded, and add some padding too. When in focus, change the outline color. As you can see, only the getting started button is missing. Let's put that in. Add a button tag, but before proceeding with the button, make this div a flexbox and add some gap. Add some text inside the button. Give it the background color and the text color. Make the width fit the content inside the button and add some padding. Make the text smaller and make the button rounded. As you can see that only an icon is missing. Let's use an icon from the React icons library. We have already installed it in part 1 of this series. Make the button a flex so that everything appears in the same line. Add some breakpoints to make it responsive. With that, our hero section is good to go. Awesome! You have reached the end of part 2 of this series. In the upcoming video, I'll have a step-by-step guide to develop the TV Enjoy section for you to follow along. Most of the YouTube videos for Netflix clone do not exactly explain you how to use an image overlay over a video, like the one on the Netflix website. But fear not, I've explained it much better. So with that said and done, please like and subscribe and use the comment functionality below to let me know what you liked. Peace.